I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-Minute Convos, where I help you create a brand of your own unique real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Aliya Blake. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
I'm very fine, thank you.
It's a great pleasure to connect with you. What part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Trinidad and Tobago.
Wonderful. So we're in the same place, right? I am a Trinidadian. You're a Trinidadian. Do tell us which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this specific time in history.
Okay, so my name is Aliya Blake. I am 16 years old, and I am one of the youngest authors of Trinidad and Tobago. I published a book, my first book, Cliffhangers-Creative Writing Short Stories, and I guess the publication of that book and my love for reading and writing stories has brought us here right now.
All right, all right. So tell me, what was the inspiration for writing Cliffhangers?
Well, there was several inspirations. First, um, was people around me. When I first wrote it, I was in a creative writing lessons class. My lesson teacher used to give me prompts to keep on writing. So I used to take things from people around me. I used to observe people, and I just formed that into short stories. But I never really got the idea to write, um, to have all my stories published into a book until my creative writing lesson teacher told me that it would be a good idea to do that. And so my mom did it, and I didn't know that it would be possible, but here I am now.
Wow, that is amazing. So does your mother write as well?
No, she does not write, but she played a major role in typing out my stories to making it into the book it is today.
So who did you learn the skill of being an entrepreneur from? Because it seems as though you have an entrepreneur spirit.
I guess so. Um, well, I learned this from mainly my parents because I've seen them not writing but reading around the house, and I guess it was psychologically instilled in me the value of reading books and and basically just bringing ideas to life. So my teachers as well as I grew up, my teachers used to really encourage me to write more because as I started creative writing, they said I should write more, and that's what I did.
That's amazing. Yeah, definitely. One of an entrepreneur's strength is bringing ideas to reality. Well done. The Cliffhangers book looks really amazing. Now, the
Thank
artwork
you.
was illustrated by
Joshua Allen.
he Trinidadian as well?
No. The original artwork was done by a teacher in St. Augustine, tweaked
Okay.
by one of the illustrators in England from the published house that we worked with, Author House.
All right, all right. Well, where's the best place for me to find your book?
Well, it's on several places right now: Amazon, eBay, Barnes and Nobles. I think it's in the Nallis Library as well. But you see, yeah, there's in the bookstore, but it's more expensive online. On Amazon, it's like £13.99. But here, like we deliver it, we deliver books to the person who would want them between Port of Spain and Trinity. It's $50, and you can get a bookmark with it and a personal autograph.
That's wonderful. Well, tell me one other thing you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Reading books.
How does it make
Uh,
you feel?
well, it inspires me a lot to write books of my own because it's just it's something that I look forward to every day. Just hearing a new story every day, learning from it, and thinking about how I could improve my life with it.
Why would you suggest other people do that? Read.
For the same reasons that I did myself, to expand your vocabulary.
All right. Well, here's what. Let's switch gears for a moment. Let me invite you now into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm blue Caribbean water. Aliya, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Okay, so I was 4 and it was career day at my school. So my teacher put us all into a classroom and told us that she would call us up one by one to ask us what we want to be when we grow up. So my teacher called me up, and so I told her that I wanted to be a ballerina. Um, she then said, "Oh no, someone else already chose ballerina. You have to choose something else." So my little heart was crushed. So I said, "I want to be a flower when I grow up." And she said, "That's not possible. Do you want to be a dentist?" And so, me having no other choice and not feeling like I would be anything other than a flower because I really wanted to be a flower.
Yeah, that's
Um,
intriguing.
yeah, I was 4. I chose a dentist, and I really didn't want to be a dentist, and all my other friends dressed up in like all this beautiful attire, and I was just in white. But it was fun nonetheless.
How do you see that memory connecting to who you are today?
That's the first time I ever thought about being something when I grew up. Me in my 4-year-old state of mind, having that dream crushed and like, well, obviously you can't be a flower, but having that dream crushed and not how do I
Not letting it die, right?
yeah, exactly. It's like I want it to bloom,
Yeah.
but it's like I couldn't. But
But you
I
could.
can't.
Well, that's
Yeah.
interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right, let me help with this. Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
Okay.
I love the fact, first of all, that on the Cliffhangers book, the picture that I see there is a young lady with a flower on her chest, on the
Yes.
front of her t shirt. And she seems to be thinking. And she has a beautiful smile, and she looks as though whatever she's thinking, she can make happen. You know, earlier on in the conversation, you said that you learned from your parents how to turn ideas into reality. And I believe that you can be a flower. And I believe that right now in Trinidad and Tobago, you are doing that. You are one of the youngest authors in Trinidad and Tobago. So, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. That
If
makes a lot of sense now. Yes.
if we fast forwarded to when you were 12 years old, what was your favorite song?
Well, I didn't actually have a favorite song. I had several, but I can name like the first two that comes to mind.
Okay.
Um, Treasure by Bruno Mars and Human by Christina Perry.
Love it. Well, I totally love to connect things, and I can say that you are a human treasure. Well, Aliya, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Aliya, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Well, with my books, I've chosen to pass on my skill to the future generation.
Well, you are 16, so I'm not going to ask you if you're married, right?
Yeah.
And you do not have children.
No.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Definitely.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
Nope.
Or
I
what?
I do not watch TV like at all
Oh,
actually.
wow. And what about screen time? The phone and the computer. Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
Yeah, definitely more than 8 hours a day.
All right.
Um, yes, because I write and read stories on my phone, and I have work to do on my phone. So a lot of my life is on my phone. It's like I can't escape it.
All right. All right. Well, Aliya, if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Aliya Blake, what would you say that is?
Um, well, be your own goat. GOAT stands for greatest of all time.
Love it. Aliya, this was a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
Well, I'd like to share that if if there's anyone out there who's thinking of creating a story but doubt themselves a lot, just think, um, if there's not a story out there but you have it in mind, write it. Write that story into the world, share your ideas with the world, and let it empower you to become a better person.
Love it. And I'll add, you can be a flower too.
Yes. Thank
Aliya,
you.
you're welcome. Aliya Blake, thank you for being on What is Inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.